Today, seniors, individuals who study, struggle with steadiness, we're going to get you on your feet. Nice, better workout. So for this first exercise, we're going to start with our marches, nice and carefully going back and forth when we're doing this, right? Just trying to get that knee up as high as we can. We're starting kind of slow, but if you're able to, you can even come up a little bit higher and try to hold for just a split second before coming back down, right? So we're trying to nice and slow and control in that position. Let's go ahead and rest on that. The next position, we're going to focus on our feet. Start with your feet together in a hold position. We're going to bend slightly towards our right, hold for just a second, and then we're going to go forward, hold for just a second, and then go to the side, hold for just a second, and back. Good. So we're going to repeat that again, going all the way around. Our feet are together though. This is going to increase the difficulty because our base is a little bit less, right? If we have a smaller base, that's going to make the balance aspect a little bit harder. Very nice. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is turn towards our chair. Make sure you have a sturdy chair for this one. What we're going to do is bring one leg straight back. Go ahead and touch the top of your chair and then stand back up nice and tall. Notice I'm keeping my back in position this entire time, and I'm trying to go as slow and controlled as possible. Another big thing to note about this exercise is that I'm actually keeping my rear foot in the air the entire time in this position. So I'm not cutting it back slowly. I'm going nice and controlled each direction. Good. I'm going to go ahead and slide my chair over just a little bit, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So we're working the opposite foot now. Again, same exact motion, just trying to work that opposite foot. Whenever we're doing balance, we need to work both feet, both legs, I should say, to get equal balance work, but also equal strength work. It's equally as important. Good. Notice how that foot, right? It's staying nice and suspended that entire time we are doing this. Perfect. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Looking good, everyone. Looking good. I'm going to sneak this guy back to the side. Next exercise we're going to do is our freestanding calf raises. So we're going to bring both feet together once again, come up on our tiptoes, hold for just a second, and then come back down. Up, hold, and down. And we are controlling this movement the entire time, keeping those feet together. This is really going to challenge your balance again because we have that base very close together. It's much, much tougher on your balance. And then also, this is a super good strengthening exercise for your ankles as well, which, if they are strong, you're able to balance better. Let's go ahead and repeat the movement. This time, we're going to bring our toes up, though. So if you're looking down at my feet, toes are going to come up from the side. It's going to look like this. This one is very, very challenging. Try to bring those toes up ultimately as high as you can, though. Bring them up, down, up, and down. Good. You're really trying to slow and control, hold that toe position all the way up, down. Good. One more time. Up and down. Nice job, everyone. Looking good. Okay, so next one we're going to do is another marching variation, but this one we are going to act like we have an imaginary hurdle and we're stepping behind, up and over that hurdle, right? And then back, up and over that hurdle, and back. And we're going back and forth for this one, nice and controlled. And you can use as big of hurdle as you want, right? So if you want that hurdle nice and high, you can make it super, super high. If your hurdle is only a little bit off the ground, that's okay too. We're just imagining we have that hurdle. Doesn't really matter how exactly it looks. Towards each position, back and forth. If you're just joining us too, make sure you do have a nice sturdy chair that you can check your balance and hold yourself onto if you do need it. Otherwise, if you're comfortable without, that's totally good too. Give it your best shot when we're doing this, back and forth. Perfect. All right, next exercise we're going to do is our forward reaches. So we're going to take a very large step forward and a very large step backwards. What we're doing when we're practicing this is changing our center of gravity in our feet, which is very important in our balance. In addition to this, it also practices your body's ability to have a slightly longer gait than normal. When we do this, this allows us to practice reaching nice and far in those positions we're not normally into. Good. So I just started with my right foot. I'm going to repeat on my left foot. So go ahead and switch sides if you haven't already. And again, this is super good because if you think about it, somebody who doesn't really pick their feet up very high, doesn't really have a long step, they're at a higher fall risk. So this is a great way to actually directly practice that for yourself. Big reach forward, big reach back forward. Excellent. Woo! That's always a tough one for me. It's always a tough one, but super good exercise. Okay, next exercise we're gonna do here is a freestanding leg swing. So you're going to bring that leg straight to the side and then over your front foot just a tiny bit. This is a very challenging exercise. Feel free to hold on to that chair in case you need it. Ultimately reaching back and forth. Nice and controlled. I'm not putting that foot on the ground. That's the key portion of this. Notice my foot is actually in the air and suspended that entire time. We're going to say that's a good set. We're going to switch to the other leg now. I'm going to switch over here for that other leg. Should get equal work. So again, all the way to the side, all the way back. Go as far as you can, right? We don't need to push this super far. Go as far as you comfortably can in this position. But ultimately, we want to keep all the weight in that leg the entire time, if you're able to, of course. That's going to give you the most challenge out of this version. All the way back, all the way forth. Excellent. You guys are doing good. Doing good, doing good. Okay, let's keep moving along. We're going to do an agility exercise next. Agility is super important to move quickly and help reduce the risk of falls. Our agility movement is going to be a forward shuffle and back. So I'm starting with my right foot first. This is going to increase our heart rate just a little bit, but also get your bodies moving quickly. If we move quickly and we practice that ability, we can actually catch ourselves from falling, right? So forward shuffle, leading with that right foot first. Let's take a break. Let's take a breath in. Take a breath out. Excellent job, everyone. We're going to lead with that left foot now. So going forward and backward, forward and backward as much as you can. Big reach. Again, we're moving as quick as possible. This is helping us to reduce the risk of falls so you can catch yourself from that fall. Let's go ahead and take another breath. We're going to stick with agility exercises. This next one is really, really applicable to preventing falls, and it's our balance catches. So for this one, you're going to lean forward ultimately until you feel like you're going to fall, and then you're going to stick your leg forward and catch yourself. Okay, so big reach forward, catch. Big reach forward and catch. Good. So I'm just starting with my right foot to begin with. Big lean forward. And again, go only as far forward as you're comfortable, right? You don't need to be tumbling super far forward. We're trying to practice falling in a controlled manner. So lean and catch. Lean, catch. Good. Let's go ahead and repeat on the other side. Big lean here. And we're catching. Good. Trying to have that equal balance work, right? That's the main thing. Equal balance work. Big lean, catch. Good. Couple more on this side. Lean, catch. Excellent. One more big lean and catch. Boom. Easy money. Looking good, everyone. Looking good. All right. We just have one more exercise for today, and then we'll actually finish with just a little bit of a stretch. That final exercise is going to be our bowler taps. Okay, so for this one, you're going to lean behind, tap behind your foot, and then come back. And then you're going to stay on one leg and do it on that one for the entire time to begin. Okay, so lean back, touch, and come back. And you're trying to keep most of the weight actually in that leg that's stable, right? That's the main thing with this. You're not trying to go too far back, only as much as you want to. But again, that tap, it should be light. It should almost feel like If you tap it any harder, if there's like an egg or something, you would actually break it. I'm switching sides now. Switching sides, switching legs. Light tap and come back. Light tap and come back. Nice and controlled. You guys are doing great. Lean back. Also, the further you reach out to the side, that's going to work your leg muscles a little bit more too. So go as far as you comfortably can. Big reach out. Big reach back. Excellent job, everyone. Very nice. Okay, we're going to finish here with just a little bit of a stretch. That's going to be our calf stretch. So we're going to be in our split stance. One foot's in front of the other. Pardon me. So one foot's going to be in front of the other. You're going to push that front knee forward. That back heel is going to be planted in the ground. And we're just stretching our calf out in this position. We're going to take a big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Give me one more. And out. Very nice. All right, switching sides again. That front knee is going to be forward. You're going to push it forward. Keep that back heel planted in the ground till you feel a nice stretch on the back of that calf. That's what we're shooting for. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. One more breath. And out. Very nice. All right, we're all finished for the day, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for just joining me for a little bit of balance. Keep practicing this at home for yourself, and you will get better balance in no time. Yeah, happy Labor Day, everyone. Thanks for coming. All right, shut this off. Darn phone.